November 13, 1966.
He was determined to get him, and he followed him into the canyon.
The hunter skims over the earth at over 500 knots, leaving a wake of dust and kerosene fumes. His only hope is to drive Ronan into the ground or into the canyon wall.
I never saw such a low-level flight like this hunter, at the bottom of the canyon. Never.
There was a lot of turning, but he couldn't put the peeper on him and shoot him. He had to be approximately 15 feet below him in order to shoot. He couldn't be at the same level as he was.
The 30mm cannon arcing trajectory requires that the Mirage be angled slightly up at the target.
I couldn't go 2 meters down to put my gun sight on him. It's amazing. I was 250 meters behind him all the time.
For 2.5 minutes, the roar of jets echoes through the hills. The hunter pilot maneuvers confidently through the canyon. Behind his oxygen mask, sweat streams down Ronan's face and pools under his chin. The sound of his own heavy breathing fills his helmet. His frustration mounts. It looks like the Jordanian is going to make it. Suddenly, everything changes.
Ronan got lucky, and there was a little hill inside that canyon.
The hunter raises its nose. Ronan nearly shouts for joy.
He was forced to pull. He got to my gun sight, and I pulled the trigger for less than 1 second. 21 bullets.
30mm high explosive rounds impact with deadly efficiency. The tail of the hunter begins to disintegrate, but the airplane stubbornly flies on. Ronan stares down at his handiwork. What happened next haunts him to this day.
The aeroplane turned to the left 90 degrees. Then he ejected and crashed to the wall of the canyon. That's what I saw, that I turned and I saw it was unbelievable.
Splash one hunter. Ronan has his first kill. But his opponent had fought like a lion.
I was happy that I was the one who landed safely. On the other hand, after such a fight of 8.5 minutes, the way he did it, leave aside that it's enemies, leave aside as a fighter pilot, as a colleague, I felt that he would have, deserved to eject safely.